Well, welcome back, everyone. We're paying a visit to Peach Blossom Village because apparently something's going on there again. Yeah, the Donkey Kong Country TV show. I never watched it personally. I've never seen an episode, but I've heard the rumors. Ow. I admit, I wasn't taking that guy seriously at all. Oh, it's right here. Of course. Wait, except that's not where I need to go. What I need to see. Yes. That's where I need to go. There's like exclamation points all over. I think that's map data, right? I got confused. That's just map data. Oh, yeah. Very fitting emote for the background music. The show does make for good clippage, though. This is a pottery wheel? Uncle Chubby made it for me. Look, that's red Guifeng clay. That stuff's so rare, it might as well be priceless. It would be such a waste to process it without the proper tools. I thought he was just going to need something small. Forget about small. You should be able to make those delicate Taoist statues with ease now. You guys are certainly taking it easy. I thought of a new theme for my next piece. What is it? It's a secret. Oh, now you've got me a little curious. Just look forward to the final product. No matter what shape your next masterpiece takes, just make sure to be gentle with that wheel. Retribution awaits those who mistreat machines. But as we were saying, something terrible is going on in Peach Blossom Village. Pain. Memories are coming back to me. Cypher, get down. No, I need to get up. Okay, just as well. We're through. Get up. Get up. Get on up. I'm upping as hard as I can. I can't dodge. I can only move up and down very slowly. Managed to dodge that. Thank you, thank you. You fool! Who said you could run off like that? I told you a million times. The Divine One has arrived. What's this problem you're having? To tell you the truth, we have not had day or night ever since those beasts tore the sky apart. Our farmland can no longer yield anything. I have been sending our strongest men to hunt in order to gather more food. This foolish child, after learning of our arrangement, ran off alone to the Forbidden Cave to help. He was feverish and talked about how a big yellow snake bit him when he returned. A big yellow snake? The ragged snake shouldn't be yellow. It has been several days of non-stop vomiting and diarrhea. If this condition persists, it'll fry his brain. Please, you must know a way to cure this ailment. 8-man diseases. I wouldn't know where to start. It's not a disease, it's snake venom. I know about that yellow snake, and I know how to brew an antidote. I just need someone to kill it and bring me its venom sac. Anong, my boy! So you know a cure? Is it that snake you kept going on about? The one you could never win against? That's hogwash. It would have been easy if it weren't for those razor-sharp fangs. I know, just tell me where it is and I'll give it a try. I last saw it slithering near a tiny lake outside the Forbidden Cave. That's a bit too vague. Why don't you wait for me back at the Four Seasons Pavilion? I'll come back when I have something for you. Remember to get the venom sac. We'll leave it to you, Divine One. Poor guys. Though that implies that, like, many days have been passing. Enough for crop shortages to be a problem. I mean, this would be the Forbidden Cave. Oh, there it is. Venom sac. The venom sac of a giant yellow dragon snake that reside in the Forbidden Cave. It can be handed over to Shenong to make an antidote. They're not normally venomous. Ecological hazards may have breached the damage boundaries of the livestock area, affecting life in the village. Big snake, indeed. Oh, sorry, there was someone in the driveway and it spooked me. Oh, there's someone at the doorbell. I'm gonna mute my mic for just a minute while Suri gets that. Our neighborhood's trying to be bought up to be used for rentals. Sorry, I fell asleep while Suri was getting the door. How aggressively we talking? It's so perfect to crawl inside of. Oh, wait. I forgot about the flashback. Over market value? Over market value, you say? Aren't you going to climb up and have a look? You might not know this, but Anang is afraid of heights. I just get a little dizzy in tall places is all. I guess he was just bragging when he said he'd get those magic peaches. I'd be able to get them if I could grow a pair of them GM wings like you monsters. That might be a good thing.
Huh?
Why do you say that? Ever since you said excess breeds its own downfall, I've been thinking about it. Does that mean we're being too greedy? We want to have the best for ourselves and for others. Like how I want this tree to grow taller because I think that's what's good for it. But is it, though? Not necessarily. A lot of times more doesn't really mean better. It also happens when I'm writing stories. I always want to put the most exciting things together, but that always makes the story less interesting. So that's what they meant by land sharks? Oh, land... I never thought of land sharks in reference to people buying up neighborhoods for rent. I like it, though. Yeah, right. As if any reader wants to read the second most exciting story ever. I thought you looked up to the lives of Yi and those monsters. I want to be as strong, as smart, and as brave as Yi, but you shouldn't try to be me. And don't get the wrong idea. I'm neither strong nor brave. In fact, the Solarians probably ended up the way they did because of their constant need to do more and more. That's why I'm not using any more fertilizer. I'll let the tree keep growing by itself. But if it doesn't, that's fine too. I wonder why my parents didn't use fertilizer for our crops when I was little. I never really put that much thought into it. My sister was much more skilled when it came to horticulture. Why didn't you learn anything from her? Why indeed? It's something I've come to regret. But perhaps I can learn from you. Well, if you have any questions, ask away. She is still waiting for us with that sealed bottle. A computing unit. Oh, yes. For our Jade system. Just what I needed. Damn it, how did you get so agile? Practice makes perfect. There's really no way around it. Okay, so how do we make the antidote? Remember how I'm immune to poisons? I don't know the reason either. But when I ingest poison, my body neutralizes the toxin. Whatever I expel ends up being an antidote. Give me the venom sac and I'll show you. Wait, what? Did you say you were going to swallow it and... What? Never heard of mouth-chewing wine before? Gross, but effective. I'm not blind. That wasn't just chewing. You literally put... Why are you making such a big fuss? You didn't mind the other drinks I brewed up. Oh, God. So all this time, everything I've had with you was brewed in this manner? Yeah, what of it? Like I said, no one brews like how I brew. It's a little too late to be disgusted now. You liked what I had to serve up at the end of the day, right? All done. This will nullify the snake venom. Give it to that unfortunate boy. Why don't you give it to him yourself? No way. I wasn't the one who hunted down that snake. Why should I take the credit? You're the only one who can make this antidote. You at least deserve some credit. Yeah, right. That's not how they think. Right now, you're the hero, and I'm the outsider. You can be so stubborn. Fine, but this is the last time I'm doing this. This snake venom antidote made by Shannon can be handed over to the shaman to heal any affected villagers. The brewing process may seem unhygienic, but Shannon's brews really do have some incredible healing effects. Come on, Shin, give him a chance. It's true. It's not fair, but as long as you don't try, then... I'm not sure where I was going with that. I was trying to check my Jin again. It's 920. I think I was trying to get to. It may not feel fair, but as long as you don't give people the opportunity to change, they never will. Yeah, come on. Come on, Shin. I do really enjoy all these characters. Hollow Knight definitely had its, like, more lonely atmosphere. But the side characters in this are excellent. I'll still never forget the greatest line of all video games, though. Tapanada. Just the dreary side and tapanada. Oh, you're back. I mean, praise the coming of the Divine One. We are eternally grateful. You can skip that last part. Every second counts when saving a life. Here's the antidote. What? There really was an antidote? Hey, thank you. There's so few of us left, so we must try and give him the antidote first. You'll have all the time to say thank you later. His fever is gone and his rash is receding. Thank heavens. Thank you so much for lending a helping hand. You should be thanking someone else. Anang? So you knew from the very beginning. Also, what happened to your reverent tone? Did you forget to worship me? Your humble subject has severely wronged you, Divine One. Please forgive this egregious transgression. Now you're giving me a headache. If gods really existed, why would anyone have to suffer? You should just talk to me normally. Oh, I wouldn't dare. It would take little for those outsiders to destroy us. So that's how it is. You already knew the truth behind Peach Blossom Village and the outside world. I had an inkling. I used to be just like Anang, full of doubt, or should I say curiosity. But my awakening happened early, when I found out about those outside our village and the worlds beyond our world. Does anyone else know? I was the only one left, but we never expected all this to happen to us. Well, the situation has changed. You won't be able to protect your village by simply obeying us gods. What else can we do? Find a way to protect yourselves. Like Cornifer's song, too. It's been too long since I've played it. I still haven't seen the ending, technically. I got stuck at, a boss, which I believe to be the final one. There was a root node right here, by the way. They are very cute. Oh, look at him, spinning and just having a great time. Okay, I think we're settled now. I can go to the other place. You know the place. The other one. My lord, don't you think there are quite a few similarities between Xuan and Hang? I've been saying it the whole time! You've only made pottery once, but you found it extremely stimulating? When I was a very small child, I had a pottery wheel, but I never had the chance to try it. They finally said it! The results of their personality analysis are also quite similar. Xuan is my pet, my son, and my sister. It all adds up. If your humble servant could express an opinion, having Xuan wake you up was the most incredible stroke of luck I've ever witnessed. My lord, it's been several centuries since you last departed. A regular life form would have had to endure countless winters and span multiple generations. I've been wanting to ask you this ever since I came back. Where is your sentiment setting at right now?
Okay.
My sentiment setting is currently locked at 90%. Who was it that adjusted your original settings? I have been ordered to not divulge that information, but your incident seems to have affected them greatly. They came over often to chat with me after you were gone. They even activated my built-in therapist module. Kawafu? Or Lady Ethereal? Kawafu, definitely. Alright, anyway, I'm going to the place where I fought that robot. Uncle Chubby or the Butterfly Lady? That guy. I think it's that guy. I definitely should... Maybe it has been long enough I could play Hollow Knight again. From the beginning. There's still a puzzle here. But we'll continue over here. You'd be there for 1000%, even though it wouldn't be blind? I believe I made it all the way to the final boss, at least. But someone also wanted me to play Death's Gambit. But that's okay. Having too many games to play is a nice problem to have. I was also interested in 9 Years of Shadow, which I got in the same pack with Death's Gambit. That one's like a Sailor Moon Metroidvania. It's not actually Sailor Moon, it just looks like it. It's, it looks real close. We'll say Sailor Moon inspired. 9 Years of Shadow. I've read mixed reviews on the gameplay of it, but I think most people are just salty that you use your health as ammunition. I played a little bit of it, and I liked what I played. Yeah, see, I thought you did, which I didn't want to call you on it though. Because I only knew that from creepily stalking all my Steam friends' games we have in common. No, not creepy. It's not creepy to check. But I was sitting here like, I'm not sure if they're doing a bit, or if I'm thinking of the wrong list of games. My lord, have you reached the Empyrean district? I've never been there myself, but I would venture a guess that those exclusive areas must be decked with majestic scenery and magnificent splendor. However, the security level for the living quarters is also extremely high, with many guards patrolling even during dormant periods. You tried to start playing this at a time when you didn't actually play games? That sounds difficult. Something's off about this place. It's too quiet, and the security is relatively lax. Could this be another trap? Please forgive me, but I do not have enough data points to make a judgment. Doesn't matter. I'm too deep in the tiger's den to stop now. May you succeed, my lord. We get a root. Yeah, I just played up to basically the intro. Yeah, I really enjoyed the style too. Massive damage, please. I need one more skill for it. It occurs to me that I could go and get that map chip. I even saw him. I did not stalk profile comments. I did not see that. I'm guessing... Oh, okay. I am going to assume that person, I'm going to, choose to assume they were joking. Please. It sounds like something that could be a joke. And definitely something that should be a joke. Good comms and teammates. Sorry I got disconnected. That is a very nice comment. I wouldn't propose to someone over it, though, personally. Oh. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. I hope they're doing alright, too. You know, overheat. I can't help. I'm sorry. All I can do is say things like drink water. I can do so little. I can say, oh, there you go. I hope that cooled you off. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hey, mister, need a tour? As that old saying goes, how'd it go again? Enjoy a sublime eternity amongst the evergreen foothills. New Kunlun, the second home of your dreams. How about a drink? What do you say? You serve alcohol? No, not since they ran out. This humble servant only serves stories. What'll it be? Have you decided on your order? Status report. No greeting? How improper. You can keep ignoring me, but you're not going to find any other facility to interact with. These entertainment facilities weren't designed to run for too long. They all became useless after the Solarians went to sleep.
Okay.
Restaurants, tea houses, taverns, and tailors in the Imperion District have all ceased operations. Coupled with the high rate of accidents recently, it may not be particularly safe to walk around. What accidents?
Okay.
The rate of irregular awakenings has increased. They can't communicate and are extremely irritable. The system now classifies them as non-intelligent creatures, so I don't have to guide them. You're the only one that stands out. You're lucid, and I like that. Let me treat you to another drink, or would you prefer some free sleep assistance? Where's the soul in charge around here? How should I say this? No one's in charge. During the planning and construction of the Empyrean District, Lord Fuxi was the one in charge. However, when Lady Nuwa seems to be the only person I've seen around these days. Lady Nuwa pays little attention to the affairs outside of her banquets. I recommend contacting the Dusk Guardian logistics team. Banquets? Oh, those banquets make me tremble with envy.
Okay.
Lady Nuwa hosts a banquet every 10 years in the depths of the Enlightenment Sanctum. It's a spectacular event exclusive to the Fung Clan and their closest VIP friends. You may not qualify, you don't even look like a legal adult, but you can still try your luck. What the hell are those two thinking, waking up so regularly? Yeah, if you leave your hibernation pod, the Tianhao virus in your body will continue to spread. Just as you are doing at this very moment. But if life's getting shorter anyways, why not make the most of it and party, right? So what does this sleep assistance entail? On this nearly endless voyage, it is only inevitable that some are awakened due to unknown anomalies. If you're one such person, please find the nearest robot and ask for sleep assistance. I have 10 different conversation modes, lullabies in different languages, and an extensive collection of jokes that should help ease your nerves. Thanks, but I won't be needing your assistance. You're welcome. It's the least I could do for a wonderful friend like you. Once sleep assistance has concluded, the guards will take you back to your hibernation pod. They are not amenable to delays or objections, so please cooperate. Leaving so soon? What a busy fellow. See you soon. I'm here if you ever need to chat. Well, I'm here. Give me your chip. Oh, you want my map data chip? Interesting. You have a good eye, but you're a bit too impulsive. Once the chip is removed, our destinies will be undone. Bring me 400 gin. Let me make a copy for you. It'll be our little secret. Now that's how it's done. Here, take it. It's yours. It is a very friendly glorp. One of the friendliest we have met. The vital sanctums are ready. New Kunlun is going dormant. All services in the Empyrean District have ended. All passengers should report to the Enlightenment Sanctum. During the long interstellar journey, Solarian passengers could seek comfort in the various life and entertainment facilities in the Empyrean District. Stress-relieving agents were added to all food and drink in the district in order to maintain the emotional stability of all passengers. How lovely. Excuse me? I am doing nothing. I'm sure this is fine. It's not like this game ever needs timing or anything. The thing is, whenever it happens on this controller and Suri's. So it seems unlikely to be the controller itself. Could be the cord, though. I didn't change cords. I want the special treat so badly, but I couldn't possibly begin to guess what Sleeve McDickle is a reference to. Oh, that gen's gone. Not to worry, though. It's just rocks. Norville Rogers. Well, that's Shaggy's name, isn't it? Do I at least get the less special treat? Aw, thank you. That's not what I wanted. Say I do enough input errors when my controller's responding correctly. I don't need any extra ones. Other side was profile name for Halloween. It is a nice spooky name. Appropriately spooky. Not overdoing it. Got it. I guess I've never done anything silly or special for my Steam profile. I've never been that public with it until now, I suppose. It's only ever been whatever my current, Oh, the flesh. That's right. The spiky flesh. That flesh. It's only ever been whatever my current handle was. To finish a thought for once in my life. This is a pretty spooky little district. Oh no, there was a guy in here, right? Oh no, he was one up. I thought they were doing like a... Oh, he exploded before you got here. Well, it's a shame I gotta kill him. Never mind, I just knocked him out, that's all. He's still good. Top played game, RPG Maker MV. I'll own up to something. I definitely have a habit of leaving software running. So it's not entirely accurate. And also, I've never finished a project before, so... There's no silly teenage fan-made game to show off, unfortunately. I only ever built up systems in that. He exploded back into me. Like, I set up, a projectile system for an RPG once in RPG Maker. As well as, like, a way to attack in order to start an encounter and deal extra damage before the encounter starts. Sorry. Only unfinished hopes and dreams in there. I did enjoy my time with it, though. Nowadays, I'm more interested in, like, a Godot situation, or Godot, if I was ever going to make something. But it was a lot of fun. You've never tried it, but it's something you've considered? Had I been... If I... Ish. My problem is I could never write out a full story, personally. I do appreciate RPG Maker for... If you want to engage with coding to some degree, it lets you do that to some degree. I guess I never would have experimented with coding if not for RPG Maker. Because you can do just little bits. And there was definitely, shoot, I can't remember their name. We need a more robust engine. These days I recommend Godot because it's not Unity, but it seems pretty fully featured. I made myself a little tiny, like, Space Invaders in Godot. So close. I don't think I'm supposed to do this yet. And I definitely can't do it now. I'll need to respawn the area if I want to try again. And it's... If you do go to look it up, it is spelled like Godot. Like the prosecutor. My heart's entangled by the plum tree. Is that all they have to say? You got it? Oh, to be loved like the dainty blossoms. Oh, we got hexagrams. Like waiting for Godot. Godot, the game engine you've been waiting for. Nua, Fushi, welcome to the most glorious era. What do you think you're doing, dabbling in these lower class pursuits? With the wealth our family has accumulated for a millennium, we can turn this crisis into an opportunity. Is the banquet ready? Everyone must be exhausted from getting here. Unresolved. Has the play started yet? It's actually very chilling that we're getting the Soul Seal now. I'm clenched. It's been a while, Yi. Since when did you become a thief? Stealing soul seals is a capital offense according to council law. Oh? Has the esteemed Fing clan finally an interest in the law? You seem to have changed a lot too, Nua. To be honest, I couldn't care less about whatever your deal is. But my brother complained that you were disturbing our play. He knew it. That really was Fushi just now. Let's make a deal. I'll let you grab what you need if you promise to leave quickly, okay? I have banquets planned for every 10 years, but thanks to your meddling, this one will have to go ahead a bit early. Banquets? Have you not seen the state of the Empyrean district? Huh? What? I guess you weren't there when we finished construction. The design and architecture ended up very tacky, and the restaurants were just atrocious. We should have recruited more chefs onto the island. That was a mistake on our part. But we make do with what we have. I mean, we just have to accept living in these subpar conditions, right? Also, the Godot docs are really good. I remember going through them bit by bit to make, like, their starter projects. I'm talking about the horrors and living corpses strewn across your district. There are occasionally people who can't adapt to their soulscape, but there's no need to fuss over a few hooligans. Centuries have passed like this. There's nothing the guards or Dusk Guardians can't handle. Your appearance, however, is indeed unexpected. You really have no idea. Excuse me, I always feel sleepy right after waking up. Well, I must take my leave. My brother and our guests are waiting. I don't care if you're here for revenge or whatever, but you should go to your mentor Ayangong about instead of coming up here to bother us. Bushi's soul seal containing the character Bing, signifying integrity. Well, certainly I can just leave now, right? Like they said. So if I restore power, there's going to be symbols on those, and I can play a little song, perhaps. I thought the door was shut. Thank you for showing me otherwise. I mean, yeah, I guess I could just leave. The real soul seals were the really old friends we killed along the way. It's true. Aha! Purple goo. Oh no. How are you doing, dear brother? I accidentally cut my hand a while back. I'm in poor health right now, and the wound won't heal. It hurts everywhere, and doing everything alone is so tiring. I wish you were here. Can't you come back to me, even if it's just for a moment? Where are you? Please, won't you come back? Almost forgotten what this flute sounds like. Yi? You came back? Yeah, I caught up with something. I got caught up with something. I didn't think they'd... The disease acted quickly, as if it were all prearranged. They ascended after only a few days. It's probably for the better. Those two were inseparable. I'm sorry. It's okay. I know how you feel for missing the funeral. I wasn't even the one with the most to mourn for. Your trip home must have been really chaotic. They say the hospitals have all been totally overwhelmed. Every house I saw was covered in white cloth. When I looked down, the ground was covered in those white fungal flowers. The whole of Panglai will end up like this soon. It's as if this disease is depriving us of color itself. Really? I think this sea of flowers looks quite pretty. It's as if everyone's returning to their original colors after their suffering ends. Don't talk nonsense. There's nothing pretty about corpses. This was an expected outcome, but the Tianhao is slowly growing out of control. If necessary, we'll have to shift the whole schedule forward by... Yi, I know you don't like hearing about this, but could this just be our destiny? I think that this has a simple explanation. After eons of borrowing from Panglai, it's simply time for us to pay it all back. Creation and destruction. We were never meant to interfere. Are you feeling okay? It's like you're a different person today. No. I never changed. Listen to me, Yi. Mom and Dad didn't really leave. I can feel it. Tianhao is just the transition, it's not the end. Life and death are one. When the end comes, we won't disappear. We'll just return to heaven and earth. As long as we have lived, the Tao will remember everything. I've heard enough. No, let me finish. If I pass on one day, please promise to not mourn for me. Live with... I said that's enough. You're not going anywhere, and I am never going to end up like Mom and Dad. I'm never going to let you end up like Mom and Dad. Give me some time. Your new life on New Kunlun will be 1,000,000 times better. I'll come back to pick you up once everything is ready. Okay. Don't dwell too much on it. Solarians are more resilient than you think. If we're united under one cause, nothing can destroy us. We will persevere. That was a funny call from Sister. Uh-oh. Where's the silly you were promised? Look, he's so little. Remember when they said earlier they're not even sure if he's a legal adult? It's because of the horrible injury he suffered as a youth, I think. I wonder how he feels about G now. I don't think I checked in here. Oh, this is just the elevator. Oh, well. So instead of leaving as quickly as possible, I think we are going to progress because, I mean, come on, we don't even have the next movement upgrade. But that will be after a short little break. I imagine we're seeing her eventually. I did not do that. I have a, That's concerning.